Hello everyone, my name is Sunny and welcome to another video. This one, I gotta say, is a bit of a treat. Well, maybe just for myself. I've been kinda missing this form of comfort crafting that I used to do as a form of battling boredom. Full disclaimer, this video is heavily inspired by Otedama. I hope that's somewhat close to how it's pronounced. And their video that I watched a few years back, I stumbled upon it randomly and I felt so inspired and so envious even of their style and this form of content of this ASMR sort of speed paint, and I was just so enchanted that I immediately went ahead and downloaded a free app on my phone and started drawing with my finger and learning how to do it properly, even though it was kind of counterintuitive. But let's go in order. Otedama's video was very much so what I strive to do. It's kind of my goal to do these kinds of ASMR art videos, especially in the digital format. Unfortunately, for now I don't have the facilities to do it exactly how I would want it to. I can't really record myself and the sounds while I draw, cause I always draw in the living room where everybody is watching TV, going around, eating food, talking, and doing whatever you do in the living room. And that's kind of the only place where I have desk/table area on which I can actually draw and record myself properly. So for now, I don't really have the opportunity to do that. As soon as I do, you can be sure that I will record that exact type of video. For now, I just stick with what I have here now and recording this voiceover. I'll try to do the ASMR format when I don't have to half-ass it. From other news, I figured out how to record the speed paint from screen recordings. So I guess that is a progress on my part. I'm really happy about it because I feel like it shows you much better the whole process and a lot of the details that you can't really see when it's just a flat speed paint. And honestly, just shows you how much chaos there's in just twisting and turning the screen around when you need to make a specific line. But yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to do it. This time I tried to make the screen recordings much shorter just in case. It seems to work a bit better that way. It was still kind of buggy and my program that converts the videos was giving me issues, but we're here and it's pretty good because I didn't record the whole entire process of me drawing. I basically inserted all the clips between the speed paint that I have. I genuinely hope that my rambles and my art will be worthy of your time enough to keep watching. I want this video to be kind of unscripted and almost a catch-up sort of video. A little bit of what I learned so far. And you know, it's the end of the year. We kind of all reflect what went down in the year. So I'm kind of trying to do that here as well. I just made some bullet points to make it make sense, but I'm still just kind of rambling, so it's still gonna be edited quite a bit. Well, basically, I've been doing this YouTube thing for almost half a year now, and I've been losing my footing with it a little bit. I guess I should say that I'm rather still finding it. I don't really plan my videos that well. Every 2 weeks when I need to post, I kind of end up scrambling, finish whatever I can post. I don't know, for the most part I made it in time, but sometimes I didn't. And like this video, it's kind of postponed a whole week, which is not ideal, but I thought that maybe it works, cause it is the end of the year, it is the Christmas time, the video is appropriate, it's very cozy, it's very personal, it's kind of reflecting on the past, and I don't know, half a year is not that long, it definitely doesn't feel that long, but I'm already proud that I've been keeping it up for this much of a time already, cause honestly, I had pretty strong doubts about it. Like I mentioned before, I have pretty strong issues with finishing my work. I tend to leave project unfinished and go back to them like 2 years later when I feel like it. I tend to keep coming back to certain projects being like, well, it could be finished. Well, I could make it better probably, so I just don't call it finished ever. I feel like that is the thing that sabotages me the most with this schedule thing. I will just decide on a project and I will start it in advance with plenty time to finish it, but then I will start second guessing everything and fixing stuff that doesn't need to be fixed. So then I run out of time to finish what actually needs to be finished and I haven't even touched yet. So I don't know if you call it perfectionism or just lack of commitment, like I say. It's just very chaotic the way I do things naturally. It definitely has been a good exercise in that decision process and this discipline that you kind of need to develop, and that's kind of exactly what I was hoping for. So I'm really glad that I started doing what I'm doing. I also gonna be honest, I thought that nobody will see my first couple videos. If I get, I don't know, 10 views, I'm gonna be blown away already. I don't know if it's just a different algorithm that YouTube has these days that pushes more of random videos and you kind of watch more whatever is pushed to you rather than just the things that you subscribe to and stuff. I guess everybody has their own preference, but I can see that difference in me. And I know that many other people do it that way as well. But yeah, even though it's not crazy numbers, especially comparatively to many other people who make stuff on YouTube, but if you think about it, I don't think I ever showed my art and things that I make and even just my thoughts and my yapping to this many people. Like 100 people is a lot, you know? So I'm just really grateful that I've been able to do this and I've been able to showcase what I do, and for all my friends that are supporting me and root for me quite a lot. I'm really, really grateful how they support me and challenge me and inspire me. It's just great all over. Another thing that doesn't help with the way I do things and making things in time is the fact that I kind of underestimate a lot of random projects. I don't even mean art, because with art sometimes I really can just lock in and sit down for and jolt out something pretty good pretty quickly. In this case though, I'm talking more about all the stuff that is not just drawing. Yet again, I had to change my plans for this video because I realized that I can't really finish my project in time to also edit it and post it, so I just kind of put it to the side. I was also going at it for way too long. I just kind of needed a break, and honestly, that was the first time in a very long time when I just craved drawing as a form of rest for my brain and my body and my mental, which hasn't happened in a very long time. And of course, I decided to use it immediately because that's exactly what allowed me to, like I said, jolt out something pretty cool pretty quickly with just a lot of passion and commitment. I mean, technically, maybe it's not quicker than it would be usually. It's just that I've been so dedicated to it that that's basically all I've been doing all day, every day, basically just after I wake up and eat my breakfast and then I draw. So yes, basically I was working on something completely different majority of the past 2 weeks, and when I realized I have only 3 days left, I knew that I kind of have to abandon that idea. Fortunately, I had a lot of energy and will to put into this, because after this feeling being gone from me for so long, I finally felt the urge to draw as a form of self-care almost. Just doing what I like doing the most, just to relax. And honestly, it's been such a joy to be able to do this. And that's what this is. That's what you're seeing right now. That's what the speed paint is. The idea is just POV, you're on a date in winter. So it's just these cute winter boys, yet again, heavily inspired by Otedama's video where they made kind of a very similar format to this, and it was also like a date POV. It was also wintry because it was White Day or like a Valentine's date kind of thing. And it also was in this form of 4 slices of different dates, except they made it into bookmarks. That's why it made more sense. Ever since I saw it, I really, really wanted to do it myself one day. And honestly, it kind of makes me giddy that I was able to, and that I can be happy with what I achieved here. It's not exactly perfect, it's not exactly how I plan it, especially because a lot of the times I just go with the flow. Honestly, sometimes that way the best things come out of my drawings, and that's kind of the freedom that I like to give myself, to not restrain myself with too much reference, too much vibe, to be able to experiment and just draw whatever I feel like will match. I don't know if you will be able to see, because it will just flash for a brief second at some point. Maybe it did already. The colors for at least 3 out of the 4 boys were inspired by winter drinks. So I kind of took the color palettes from literally the photos of like cute winter drinks, like strawberry latte or like matcha something, I don't remember. And the last guy is just like lemon tea brew sort of thing. And honestly, the last one is my favorite. I love these colors. Maybe that's because I'm a tea gal, but I guess I'll leave that up to you. And the 4th one is blue, because I couldn't really find a blue drink, and I felt like it will be matching because it's like RGB plus yellow, like the basic colors kind of thing, like Windows logo, I guess. So yeah, and I don't think I can make a white look as nice and like a vibrant, you know, like I don't know how to make, can you even make a white look vibrant? I think you can just make it look not grey and dirty, but I struggle with that, so I just went with blue, make it more fun and make it make sense in this concept that I had. I hope you can also tell that I kind of been trying to differentiate all 4 of them from each other, because I try my best to not get stuck in like the same phase, the same vibe, the same hair. And even though there is definitely a type of hair that I enjoy drawing more, or like it just looks better every time I draw it, I try my best to do different styles, because again, I don't want to just make one type of man, and especially when there's like 4 of them right next to each other. I really want them to look different from each other and have different vibes, so I hope you can also tell. Fun fact, I kind of came up with the whole ideas of what they're gonna do kind of, and their poses and their vibes based on the hand reference. I literally just found the references of just hands and I put them in the canvas, and then I kind of started building a story around them, because that's how it went on in my brain. So I don't know, I kind of thought it was interesting because I didn't pay attention to it much when I was doing it, but then when I was watching it back, it felt kind of interesting. So let me know, how would you go about it and make up the ideas of what kind of activity or vibe they're gonna be having or doing. So yeah. Another thing, I'm honestly pretty happy, and it is pretty neat to be in this position right now that allows me to just, I don't know, it was just pretty neat, and other than my early stage carpal tunnel, it was pretty easy to do. I had probably the most issues with starting the rendering, because I still get very confused about it, and my brain kind of still doesn't understand exactly what it is and where to start. So I struggle, but I used to struggle much more. Now I kind of don't know what to do, but I still do it somehow. We are here after all. So yes, the boys. Drawing boys and men is kind of my comfort thing to draw. Even on the Inktober, for example, crocodile was so fast for me to do and so fun because it was just an attractive man and it was just a portrait. I didn't have to worry about any anatomy issues, any poses. It was just draw a hot dude, and honestly that is the most comforting thing for me as an artist, because that's just what I like. That's what I like to look back at. I don't know, my goal for the longest time was to draw really attractive people and really attractive men especially. And then after I got into K-pop, it got much stronger, and then all the anime and webtoons and manhwas and everything, I just get so inspired by just seeing them. It is a very strong feeling within me. So honestly, I'm kind of really hoping that you'll find them attractive. Like, you don't even have to think that about all of them. Just pick one, please. I also wanted to tell you about this thing that basically for 2 years now I felt like I've lost my power completely, like an ultimate art block. Honestly, there was a lot of changes in my life in this time, a lot of new factors, new people coming in, not in any way bad changes, but just changes, and they were quite severe, and I had to kind of focus on them maybe. Even though I was happy with how my life was going for the most part, because of these changes, I kind of lost this comfort and this passion of mine that has been my only friend, my only place of peace. So basically throughout all those 2 years, I stopped all of my drawing habits, and whatever I tried to keep up, I had to put so much effort each time to actually keep doing it and keep making art, and especially in the way that I used to do it. So there was kind of only a few things in that whole time that I was happy with, and if you just see your art not doing whatever you want it to do all the time, it gets even more discouraging and kind of bad. And I just kind of backtracked the whole way to the point where I kind of didn't know what I was doing. I kind of was thinking, is it even worth it to continue? But at the same time, in me, I had this feeling of rebellion against just letting it go. I felt like it is my thing and I love to do it and I love to be proud of it. I love to work on it. I spent so much time already on it. And I kind of got decent at it, so I'm not about to just let it go because I don't feel like it anymore. But genuinely speaking, when there's kind of no point to it, no motivation, other than just I kind of want to keep doing it, it's very difficult to keep up and actually care about it enough for it to put so much effort in it. So basically what helped me here was this YouTube channel. Genuinely, immediately after I decided to go for it and start the channel, it felt like everything suddenly has a point. Whatever I'm doing and for whatever reason I'm doing it, it has value, it has a worth, because at the very least I'm gonna make a video out of it. So I do need to do it. I do need to stay committed to it, and I also have much more of a reason to have more fun with it, to experiment with it, to keep up with trends and stuff. It's weird to say that because usually keeping up with trends is not like the good thing that people do, because it's usually just required. But there has been so much art trends that I felt like I could do, but ultimately I would just figure out, why should I do it? I won't post it, I won't do anything with it, nobody will see it, maybe like my friends, but like what about it? it's not that great to show them either ways. That kind of thinking always stopped me from doing anything, even though I kind of really wanted to, and I felt like I was capable of doing it. So being here and doing this really made already such a big difference in my mind. It's not about it being like, oh, if nobody sees it, if it's not on the internet, it doesn't exist, it's not worth anything, it doesn't have likes or something, right? For me personally, it just has a reason to exist other than I just kind of want to draw, you know? So yeah, after I was getting so stressed about it and I felt like I was losing the only thing that was my thing, I wasn't even showing it to my friends at this point. I stopped going out as much as well. Before, I used to go out to all these K-pop events and I would just draw the idols on the spot or do little comics of whatever happened in the day with my friends, and I also missed that a lot. And when I lost that, I kind of felt passionless. Progressively, as I was carrying my latest sketchbook with me, I started doing more of scrapbooking in it and little collages with things that I would gather on little outings, and that also made me really happy, and that ultimately led me to start a proper journal with a lot of the doodling what happened. I used to do just a lot of very rough sketches and kind of never finish it. So yeah, this way it's much more stress-free and much more fun, I feel like. And yeah, I can just keep little trinkets from it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess if I look back and I genuinely remember that feeling of such envy, irritation almost, that I can in this moment right now do whatever Otedama was doing in their video. That kind of thing made me so upset in the moment. I was so frustrated, so I wanted to do it so bad. And fast forward to me here right now with a decent experience and decent results in digital art, which I haven't even tried at that point, and from me drawing with my finger on my phone to getting a job and buying myself a proper device to draw on, and to right here right now where I actually recreate this whole idea and I'm proud of it and I'm happy with it. It's just really precious, and I think if I told that to myself back then, if I showed what I did to myself back then, I would be really proud of it. It was also a pretty interesting experience to start drawing digitally after so many years of just doing traditional art, mostly with just a pencil or colored pencils. I would not use as much color as I wish I would, so kind of the whole coloring thing, the whole values thing, the whole experience of just starting from absolute scratch digitally and getting used to all the new stuff and even finding your new favorite brush that you feel comfortable drawing with and feels good to you. It was such an experience, and it was so humbling, honestly, because I felt like I'm learning to walk all over again, like I can't do anything art related. It was really difficult at the time, I remember, but now that I look back on it, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I guess that's about all I wanted to say here. I mean, it's not like I planned what I wanted to say here, just slightly. It was just like stream of consciousness kind of thing that I'm gonna try to edit for it to make sense and be enjoyable for your ears. I just hope you can't really hear much of a background noises or anything. I'm really trying to make it work, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing, and I'm happy that you're here watching this, listening to me, and caring enough to do that, even if you're just passing by. So thank you. I wish you great Christmas, great holidays, whatever you're celebrating, and a very hopeful and satisfying New Year. Love you all, and see you next year. Bye!